That nigga sound like an NPC.
Am I an MP3? Oh God, he meant it. You heard? We ready? Mm-hmm. We back, reporting live with the vibes.
Yes, sir.
Shows 1 through 9 done on the T-Pain tour.
Man,
a nigga back home. Sheesh.
You know, or I guess we could start with the T-Pain shows. I was gonna say you should tell them about this Live Nation show that you're doing.
Yeah, Wednesday, Juneteenth in LA. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. I want to pop out and show niggas too. Hey, that's a popping ass day. If you could go see a LaRussell, a Kendrick, a T-Pain, all in one day,
I mean,
I got options.
And you got money.
Y'all got options. Y'all got options, man. Pop out. Ours is super intimate. We only doing peppermint. This is one of our shows that's in my agreement with Live Nation. We got Ticketmaster to go offer base. We got Ticketmaster to go offer based.
The first time in.
We got Live Nation to go offer based. Wow. Hey.
We the best.
Hey, you hear me? When you get the big dogs to come play the way you hoop and play ball and teach innovation, this is a door opener for all artists to be able to do this eventually. You feel me? It's funny, I remember when we was first playing with the idea of this, I was talking to Ibrima, and he was like, man, but then if they doing it, then we not gonna have, like scarcity. And I was like, nigga, the goal is for everyone to be able to do this, regardless as if they do it through us or through another means. Like, this is the goal. Like, nigga, we want to see a Drake offer-based show one day, whether it's through What's TBA or someone else. Like, we want to see that type of innovation. That changes everything.
Right.
Everything. Like, this is it. This is it. Ticketmaster. Offer-based tickets. Juneteenth. 1 p.m. It's a matinee show at the Peppermint. Limited capacity.
You gonna have some surprise guests?
I don't know. I think I feel it enough. I'm the surprise, nigga. Yeah, that shit crazy. That's a moment.
Yeah, that is a moment.
Michael Prince just had a moment.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. What you was up to this weekend?
Well, ASAP Rocky hit me up. Well, first he followed me. So I was like, kind of like, oh, wow, that's interesting. And then I got an email. I thought it was like a spam or a scam email. And it was like, oh, ASAP Rocky wants to work with you in the studio. I was like, okay. So email thread back and forth, boom, boom, boom. And they basically flew me out to New York this weekend. So I just basically pulled up to a spot, a location. And then he just got out of the car. He said, what's up? Well, how's it going? And we go inside, and I immediately turn the corner, and it's John Baptiste.
Yeah.
Just standing there, like, looking at me. And I'm like, wow, because, like, that's been, like, my idol. For black, like, composers, everything he's doing, like, as a musician. And so for him to be there, I was like, whoa. And
you want to know some funny shit? I didn't know his magnitude. Remember, I told you he had hit me to do Coachella with the set to like come out, and I was just like, I'm gonna wait for that moment. But I didn't really know who he was. Even if I did, I still would have waited. But I didn't know. But when I went and did the dive, I was like, oh shit.
He's a genius, musical genius. Like, he was like making sounds like randomly. He would just be sitting there and he would just be like, like some crazy, like intricate musical lines.
That's how you feel like you hit something, nigga. Walking through the house like that.
Yeah. So we just got to interact with him. We were creating music. Wow. J. Cole was on one of the tracks. Like, and then we just took a break. ASAP Rocky was like, oh, let's just go hit the street, just walk around. And we just walked around, and then they were like, oh, let's go pop into Small's Jazz Club, which is like a historic spot. And we went in there, and it's like everyone was immediately like, because John Baptiste, he's like that in the jazz community. And so we performed. He was like, look, I got my 2 homies, and what's even crazier, my homie that plays the saxophone from back at OU, he was also there, and I didn't even know he was gonna be there. It was
He was at the jazz club, or he was like he
at
got
the
invited
session,
too.
yeah, at the session, and there were only a
Wow.
couple of us.
You did an improv set with John Baptiste?
What?
Yeah, we just played.
You got
Just went
off?
crazy. I did what I could. I'm not like super comfortable in jazz, but it's like they just threw us out there.
But you know what's really cool? You've been getting that bus training just through how we play. You know, the battleground, like nigga.
Yes.
You.
it was like the environment in there. It was super tiny, and like it was like people were lined up with instruments like saxophones, trumpets, to just jump in and just go crazy. And so basically they basically kicked everyone off the stage and was like, yeah, this is ASAP Rocky's people. They're gonna perform real quick. John Baptiste gonna perform. They just put us out there.
And
Did
you was
Rocky
one
rap?
of them people?
Yes. Yes. They did a slow like ballad.
Damn.
And it's crazy because there were people that had their phones up, and he was like, put the phones down, just live in the moment. And then like halfway through, a girl in the back still had her phone, was kind of trying to record, and he like intertwined it into his rap, like started yelling at her and was like, put the phone down, live in the moment. And it was like crazy.
Damn.
Wow.
It was great.
Wild experience. Like when I first got into the room, like the energy when he was about to like play the tracks that he needed, he basically was like, look, I saw you playing trap violin. I need some trap violin on this. And the other ones were like some jazzy stuff, like chords. But that energy when they first started playing it, it's like,
The records were hard?
Tears were in my heart. Yes.
Jeez.
And he's like actually bringing back live instrumentation too. Like they had just basically created real life samples with all the strings, all the drums, everything. And I was like, wow, this is what music needs.
Wow.
Damn. And you're at the front of it. Like when they're like, we need a trap violinist, they go to Michael Prince. That's crazy.
Nigga.
Wild.
2 years.
Sheesh.
That happened in 2 years. We just met this nigga.
He didn't even have 1,000 followers.
Bro, that nigga ain't even have a rat. That nigga ain't have $1,000, 1,000 followers, 1,000 nothing, nigga.
Oh,
To hear, nigga.
Another thing, I like basically had posted that I was in New York, and somebody hit my DM like talking about a proposal or something, and they got hit with the auto reply, which sent them to like a booking link, which sent them to another booking link. But they're like basically like, bro, I need to propose today. Where can we do this? I'll find a rooftop. I'll come to you. And I was like, oh, there's one on the top of the hotel. And I basically booked him
Nigga.
for $2,500 to play
$2,500.
my song once. I
2,500.
played
What?
for 3 minutes on the rooftop.
2,500.
Yes.
Blueprint. Nigga, we lay blueprints.
Because they could go to a booking form and book you
Yep.
directly. Yeah, they didn't have to find a booking agency who had to call their people to call their people to call you to negotiate and take a fee. Nigga, what?
This real infrastructure, nigga. Real innovation.
Congratulations.
Wow. Congratulations.
And it's crazy. We was just talking about that when we were eating. I was like, you got booked. I was like, there was a time when you wasn't getting booked for nothing. And then I was like, you got booked and never stopped getting booked. And that's about to be you. Yeah. Like, once it start coming in, it just...
Nigga, I ain't had a free month
in over 36 months.
Oh,
God.
Since 2021 freestyle went viral.
Because you was in New York right after that.
Since it went viral, nigga.
Oh, God.
Like, when you really go, man, this nigga ain't even have a rack. Bro, that nigga had half of him.
He had knee socks on.
Like, bro, stop playing. That's just 2 years. Niggas got over 100 splits.
You were still reading sheet music.
Nigga. Damn, he was institutionalized still.
he was still
That
talking
nigga
about
got
the
down
system.
here and started experiencing free niggas. He was like, y'all got horses? I like a horse. Hey, for real. Nigga came to Cali, started experiencing a free nigga. Like, and that's what this shit is for all of us. Like, it's like, I'm free nigga. Niggas start coming back and freeing other niggas. And it's like, now your niggas see you as a free nigga. And it's like, bruh, that's possible?
Oh, God.
Some niggas wouldn't even leave the plantation when they chains was off.
Some niggas would tell on the nigga who trying to leave the plantation.
That's incredible. 2,500.
What did I say? Bottom of the barrel.
On the quick, I was already gonna be here.
Yeah.
On the quick, I was already gonna be here.
Basically, like, name your price, and I was like, all right.
Since you got it like that, now just
No, that's a feasible price. That's a life moment.
Oh God.
And I set up I had 2 camera angles too. I kind of set up.
And you filmed it for him?
Yeah. The wireless mic.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
Yeah.
He
Stop
do it, Mr. Do It All.
Ooh, stop playing. Yeah, nigga, that's a moment. That's a viral moment.
Mr. Do
That
It
is a
All.
viral moment.
We should talk about 3 things. 1, how the offer-based subscription service is going. And then we should explain to people how LARUSSELL stock and gold cards work.
Booming.
I'll let you take it away.
Offer-based subscriptions, even community, in good company. We probably been launched about 2 weeks now, because we did it when we started tour.
Yep.
We generated about $4,000 so
Shit.
far in monthly.
I wish we had
recurring
sounds in
monthly
here.
revenue. $4,000 in recurring monthly revenue in 2 weeks, and it's just gonna grow. My first objective was 5,000, and I'm 10, 15, so it's like to be almost to 5
in 2
passively
weeks?
too. Like I had to really recondition myself, right? Because I hated feeling like I was depriving a base or making people pay for something. But it's like, man, I put out so much. I feel I'm worth $1 a month at minimum if you really consume my content. You know, it's just like, I'm saying you can still watch on YouTube, but I'm just like, man, if you fucking with me every day and watching me every day, like, nigga, just come straight
And the
here, because
only
I've been
person-
putting exclusive shit. Like, some shit still ain't go to YouTube, and some I'm just not gonna even let hit. You know, I just been like playing with it, like the shows and shit, because it's like, bro, this is content we really worked our ass off to produce, and we spent $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on cameras just to get to this level and equipment. Man, come holler at us every month. If you enjoying us on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, and we bringing you smiles and bringing you joy, like, I feel like the minimum contribution, just as a like, man, I hope these niggas keep going because it's something that brings me joy in my life. You could just do $1.
You could
It's a pay
you
what
could
you
spend
want
$12
subscription.
in a year.
It's an offer-based subscription.
You could do that.
Yeah, man.
You spend more at
please.
Mickey D's this
Please,
week.
It ain't even about that though. It ain't even about that though. It's just like, nigga,
Yeah.
we black niggas who really doing this shit from like root, planting the seed, watering it, tilling it, and bro, it's a worthy venture. I've never witnessed it in my time consuming media. Like, we are the first and only niggas I've ever seen do shit like this.
Oh God.
I feel like shit like that is what you have to rally behind. If it's a $12 contribution a year just to make sure niggas see it through,
And
man, that's a necessary one. This nigga, he ain't even have a rack 2 years ago and ran into some niggas who's like, bro, we fuck with what you doing, we gonna help. And it's like, to be able to do that to everybody who comes within our network, you know, that's worth minimum $12 a year to just see, just for gas. That's just gas money. That's like, nigga, just so the tank ain't never on E. You know?
Right. And if you're in the community, you get access to much more than just content. You get the show that he announced for Juneteenth. Everybody in that community got access to purchase tickets first, or to make their offer to purchase tickets first. You're gonna get access to merch when it drops first. all the backyard
Hey,
shows
and
for
we
next
coming
year.
with the merch. Can you go grab some of them pieces from the merch room? IG, can you help him? We doing a whole merch revamp. We coming with the merch.
Oh God.
I'm building the shit out of this shit. We coming with the merch. Yeah, it's so many perks, man. Royalty list and just like I say, direct community. Like that's where we are and where we're going to be building, and that's just where the future of what we're doing is going to be. So everything that's coming, like next year's backyard shows, we releasing.
Oh,
the
you're
link
wearing
there
one
first.
of the shirts, or that's not gonna be
this
the
a
final
sample,
product.
Though. This ain't, but this is sample. Man, we really up quality. Like the garment quality, the print quality, everything is like.
Yes, sir. Can you they probably about to be back already because we live on our own estate and the merch room is right next door and they only had to go around the corner. You heard? How do royalties work? Like, let's say I love the song Give Me a Beat and I want to buy percentages of royalties so I can earn money with you. How does that work? Perfect.
So every time a song gets released, it generates mechanical royalties from streaming. So yeah. Here, you can just sit down there.
Yeah, this is gonna be a clip that we're gonna cut out, so we need it distraction free. Appreciate y'all.
Every time a song gets released, it generates mechanical royalties from streaming. So Spotify, Apple, Tidal, all of that shit. I'm allowing people to buy a percentage of the revenue generated from that. So throughout DSPs, 1 million streams could be anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000, depending on the DSP, right? So out of that, if you own 10% of a song and it generates $5,000, you make $500. If you own 1% of a song, you make $50. But it's perpetual.
That's every month.
Every time it happens, when spikes happen, just last year we paid out over $100,000 to just royalty shareholders. And man, that's the new wave. Like, it's crazy because passive money, you don't even realize the growth of it until you see it. And like, I didn't even realize how much we paid out until I had to look, and it's like, nigga, what?
And that was on one platform.
And that's because every month you 44 here, 80 here, 60 here. Oh, something went viral. 80 here, 100 here. Niggas doing that every month for the rest of their life.
Sheesh.
Like, and I just feel like at the minute investment scale, right? Say you only generating $50 a month. That's $600 a year, just passively. For you to do that and only have to make a one-time investment and something pays you for the rest of your life. Like, people who buy royalties make one payment, and for the remainder of their life, they receive payments.
Sheesh.
Different sizes, some smaller, some larger, some hit, but it's like, that's for the rest of your life. Some of us that's investing is 20, 30, some niggas 50, but it's like, you might have another 30, 40 years, and for the next 30, 40 years,
you have
LaRussell's song
income.
is going to be paying you because you made a one-time investment.
Sheesh. And
that'd be the thing too. Like, some people, during negotiations, mostly everybody is good, but some people be like, they don't fully comprehend what perpetual money is. And it's like, bro, I only get paid once off of this, and I'm going to pay you for the rest of your life.
Right.
But I lose my stake in it for the rest of my life to give it to you.
For you to pay me once.
I'm not giving it to you for $10, brother. That doesn't align and make sense. Like, this is for people who are like serious about investing and serious about artists, and it's like, no, I really want to see you win, and I want to have a stake in that. So it's a bit, man, even small though. Some people got shares for 150. It's, bruh, you know what else is for the rest of your life.
You know what else is forever, and you only have to pay for it one time? A gold card. You should explain what all comes with a gold card, because a lot of people don't even know you get a +1 when you have a gold card.
Yeah. So if you get a gold card, you can come to any show thrown by LaRussell or Good Company for the rest of your life, and it comes with a free +1.
And
you don't have to go through the offer form anymore. You could just show up, or you could put in a pre-offer to reserve all the shows you want. You know, like you're good for a +1 with a gold card at any show that you wish for the rest of your life.
Yep.
And you get added to a split list where, you know, every now and then I'll just go in and give out random royalties in whichever album I drop, or just songs. Or sometimes I just be like, fuck it, I'm finna give a few people, and I go into that gold card list and I just randomly pick a few. Sometimes we'll send merch packages of just like early shit, or like some of the sample shit that's not gonna go through. It's like we probably just send some of that shit out. It's like, here, this piece didn't make the cut, but here, if you want it, you know. So it's just like, it's just perky. You know, it's a nice set. It's just perky. It's a real nice set. And man, I think it's the most innovative thing that's existed in music in a long time. It's an artist membership that's like really trialed and tested and like of benefit. Like niggas who got gold cards come to so many shows.
Sometimes
we
I be
see some
looking at
niggas
them
so
like,
much, we be like, man,
you really got what you paid,
man,
and then some.
I love it, and I love it. I love it. I never want a nigga to buy something from me and feel like it wasn't worth what they spent.
Right?
You know, I love that. And gold cards is the wave. Like my goal ideally is to have everyone who loves and support me have a gold card. I'd be happy with that. Niggas like, but what if everybody who come to the show got a gold card? It's like, great. They
paid for the show a long time ago.
You know, like that's a fantastic thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's the goal. It's like everyone who loves me and supports me and want to come to my shows is like gold card.
Yeah. Let's show them the merch.
Yeah. We got socks. You know, did you know that? Did you know that?
Nah,
hey.
He don't even got socks
you ain't
on.
even got socks on. Look at that nigga.
He need them.
And these good quality socks. Like, bro, we really can't. Feel them.
All different colors.
We got several colors of these socks on the way.
Yes, sir.
They're good socks. Yeah, put them motherfuckers on.
They're already on the camera.
Beanies.
Just do it fast. Do it fast. Have the sock ready. Just have the sock ready.
We got beanies.
Yarp.
Ooh. Stop playing. Stop playing. Ooh. Nigga, we got beanies.
I never seen nobody put a sock on.
Oh God!
He really didn't want them to see. What's crazy is I have the original Goodcompenny socks on right now. The first round.
Oh yeah, that was the first sample.
Yeah, these didn't
Bro,
make the
we
cut.
really been. It's taken us so long to come
and
back.
they're great.
It's taken us so long because we've really been spending the time sampling and finding the right product and making sure the design is right. And like, I've really been like, no.
Right.
You know, like instead of just giving anything so we can get back in the market and make money, I'm really trying to make pieces that's like, I love these and I'm rocking this shit, you know?
Right.
Butter popcorn.
I really like that one.
Butter popcorn.
That one's fire.
Hey. Nigga, we got headwear. Good headwear. Everything on the way. Good headwear.
Headwear.
What's this? Oh. We're bringing back the classics. You gotta have, come on, you gotta have it. I love when I see GC hoodies out in the wild.
Right next to you.
These is embroidered, deep.
That's the
this
old school.
hoodie quality. Man.
It's a good time.
I'm just saying, we really put our heart into this thing. Yeah.
Oh.
We really put our heart into this shit, and we building and we coming back.
Yep.
And the even community gonna get first dibs before we go public.
Mm-hmm. And that was just a little sliver of it. That's not even close to everything.
And if you got a gold card, you probably gonna be getting little pieces of shit. And, you know, it's perky. Ooh. It's perky. If J. Cole had an even community, I would subscribe.
For sure. For sure. If Kanye did a community,
I'd subscribe.
You seen how they acted
If
about
Kanye
them little.
just had a spot where he was like, we only do Sunday services here, I'd subscribe.
Yep, and you can only get tickets here.
Right.
Speaking of the greats, how has the last few shows of tour been for you? Especially coming from the first round of shows.
Right.
How you feeling?
Incredible. We really figured it out. Like making the adjustments in real time and everybody playing a role and we figured that shit out in real time. Like none of these shows felt like those shows. And those shows didn't feel horrible.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't feel complete. You know how to get to feel complete.
Mm-hmm.
Something was off. Man, these last few was like, especially that last one though. Like that last one, where was we at?
New Jersey. No. Virginia.
Virginia. Virginia.
Everybody says
We were in Virginia.
We've been in
Nigga.
a lot of cities, y'all.
That one was like, it made me feel like it don't matter who out there. It don't matter who out there.
Oh God.
I'm rocking that hoe.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. How did you feel, Michael Prince, on the last few shows? He actually left us early.
Which ones did we do? Wisconsin, Iowa,
Canada.
and Canada. They were amazing. For me, it's like I wasn't really even like aware of my surroundings until afterwards.
Right.
And I was like, wow. These were some big deal things that we did.
Huge.
and definitely compared to like the first, I think it really just took like communication and just all knowing what we're gonna do before we get on the stage versus just at least knowing what we're starting with. Because I think that was just getting a solid start just makes us all more comfortable once we're on stage, and then we can just like mess around for the rest of it.
Yeah.
I agree.
Man, you left before the ones. Them last ones,
The outdoor
nigga?
ones?
Oh man,
Oh,
you
my
would have
gosh.
been you would have been going crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a good time. You did say that too backstage. You were like, knowing how we start the set, like starting with Can't Believe It, like it just really gives
Them
us
first
solid
few,
running
it really
ground.
did. It gave us like a playbook.
Because it's like you're not out there still trying to like get a good footing for the first like 5-10 minutes. It's like, nah, we're like off.
Yeah.
We already got them. Everybody to start the show with all 5,000 people singing along is like, oh yeah, we got them.
Yeah.
We all got their attention. Yeah, that was amazing. Something else amazing happened recently. Oh, I thought he was gonna be like, I did. You got a commercial in the NBA Finals. Sheesh, another one.
Man.
How did that come about?
I don't really recall fully. We've been on email threads, and they tapped in early, like when we dropped it, and was like, "Man, we want to start running this for the." I forgot, bro, name.
I was just looking at that email thread too.
That would be great to have that name, but
is that the one?
man,
with
they fuck with a nigga, and they ran the play. And it's dope because we didn't know what it would end up being at all. Like we didn't get any. It was like, hey, we love this song. Could you clear it? You know, we had no idea what it was going to end up being. At first, they was just kind of playing it between commercials and shit like that. But to see that whole thing put together and the graphic with it.
No. I don't want to butcher their name if that is.
I don't think that's the person, but yeah, that's special. Especially, I remember just coming up and watching that shit with my pops, like the finals, and like I remember the year Kanye had "It's Amazing" because you used to hear every commercial. It's amazing on the reason everybody fired up, and it's just like to have one as a kid, you never even think Like, I'm gonna have that one day.
Right. Having your song in the NBA Finals is like having your song at the Super Bowl. Except the NBA Finals happens over and over. The Super Bowl is one game.
One game. Nigga, man.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Off some shit we made in 5 hours in LA. We made that project in 5 hours. That song, another one was made in like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I think that was the first one you did.
Yep.
That was your warm-up track.
Crazy. That was the first song we did.
Yep. That's crazy. Life is crazy.
I was just on my mama couch.
Dogs barking.
Man.
Damn. Yeah.
You know what's hella beautiful? When I fuck with my mom and them, cause I felt like I was like successful in via them, you know, like I never felt like I was a bum chasing a dream, you know. It was like, nah, it just ain't happened yet. For real. It was just like, it just hasn't happened yet.
That nigga told Splash he was
Shut the hell up. Oh, God.
That nigga tried to tell you was a bum chasing a dream. Oh, my God. Yeah, that's fire. It's great to have a great support system. That shit made me cry. That shit's so funny.
Oh, God.
Man. People won't see the vision and will hate. And luckily, your family was just like, I don't know where you headed, but I'm going to cheer you on while you get there.
I was promising.
Mm-hmm. You're an easy person to believe in. You're not somebody kicking it outside M&M's. It's like... You're not outside M&M's like, I'm going to make it, y'all. When I make it, I'm going to get it back to you, for real.
Right. Right?
Yeah. You were so promising that people were just sending you money. You didn't even have to ask for it. Like, you had people who really believed in you that much to where it's like, here, to support where you going.
Yeah. Shout out Hirsch. I was just talking to Hirsch earlier, and man, I'm so grateful to have a Hirsch. Like, this nigga contributed to hip hop and the culture in a way that's like, it's kind of like J. Cole's old landlord Muhammad type shit. It's like, bro, Hirsch knew. Like, who think I'd meet some Indian nigga with a raspy voice who's like, what you need?
Okay, don't do it.
And he
like
really, that's Hirsch. And he really came through. I remember sitting in that nigga living room, and he was like, man, what you think you need next? Like, what can help y'all go to the next level? And I was like, I've been thinking about copping this camera. I was like, if I get that motherfucker, I'm finna shoot 1,000 things. Mm-hmm. And he was like, send me the link.
No, you gotta say it.
And I sent him the link thinking like he was just gonna check it out. That nigga bought it right there on the spot, right next to me, and was like, what you think you need these attachments and shit? And I'm like, I don't fucking know. I never had one. Camera. Bought it right there. That was the inception. And I told that nigga then, I was like, I'm finna shoot 1,000 things. Like, by the time I'm done with this shit, you watch one from when I get it, 1,000. Man,
way more
bro,
than that.
That camera turn on every day.
Oh, God.
That's the one thing we got that can't collect dust. That motherfucker turn on every day. That nigga tired.
This thing dusty.
That's how much we work that shit. Like,
that nigga
bro,
neck tired.
Since I got it, I ain't turned that motherfucker off.
It's on right now.
On God. On God.
Oh, God.
Shout out Hers.
Yeah.
All the niggas who invested into us early.
When I said it.
Darren.
This one who got the studio in Emeryville?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on. Shout out Darren.
Oh, God.
Nigga, I used to be in Darren shit, so before we had any kind of infrastructure, all them first live sessions that went viral with Tessie, me, That was all that Darren spot. I used to be like, man, can we use a spot from then to then and just shoot on whatever I had? Sometimes I didn't even have. I'm like, man, I just, bro, that nigga Darren sent me like 2-3 racks one time. I thought that, I was like, bro, you fucked up?
He's like, nah,
Like,
I came up.
He just came up and decided to bless me just randomly. You feel me? Letting us use the studio. He the one who taught me how to pull down backdrops and put them back up and move the chains. Like, a nigga just really contributed, and we didn't even know each other. It started off with me renting the studio. Damn. Like, I never went in, like, can you do me a favor? Can you put me in? Can you look out for me? I need this. I was like, bro, I'm going to rent it. I'm going to spend my money. And he seen how we work. Well, I used to rent that studio for 3 hours and knock out 20 things, 30 things. Nigga, 3 hours, pack up and go home. Get back home, edit that shit, throw the lyrics on that, post that shit the next day.
Ooh-wee.
Shout out Becca. Our first shop, that first box series, that was a homie spot downtown. Gave us the keys and was like, y'all just do y'all thing when I ain't doing my thing. Y'all do y'all thing when I'm doing my thing. Nigga.
Man.
That was the inception of splits too. Like, remember back then, like that was my trade with her, was like, man, I'ma just, whatever we shoot, I'ma just give you royalties in it. Cause the nigga was able to do that back then. Cause Distro Kid opened the door for niggas to go do they Dougie.
She's still making money off of that right now.
Perpetually.
Right now.
Perpetually.
Damn.
And we had so many viral pieces out of there. The Jane Hancocks, the Tiana Broswells.
Who she was just in the backyard.
Sid, Katana.
We
done had so many.
She did Fuck a Pig. What the fuck?
Alley Cocaine,
Yeah, Cocaine.
G-Pop, Poozy. Nigga, we was going viral out that motherfucker so much. Ian Kelly. 2021 freestyle was shot in there. Nigga, we shot that shit
right
freestyle
now.
on our own platform. Put that motherfucker out and then went. You ain't got to go wait on leakers, on none of these niggas.
Hey, that's what started everything. You ain't stopped getting booked since.
Do That Little Dance. That first viral clip of Do That Little Dance, that was in the shop.
That's how I found you.
Then we moved to my mama garage. Another 400-500 pieces.
Sheesh.
Mally.
Blaster. Stunner Man.
Man. Come support some real niggas. That's all I can say. Come support some real niggas who doing real shit, who really outside, active in the community, walking around. The kids see, the people see, who really look out for a nigga like, for real.
Oh, God. And if you don't know how to support, all you got to do is subscribe. If
go
you like,
car,
I don't want splits. I don't want to go car. I don't got enough money to invest that way. If you feel like you don't have enough money to invest in any other way, all you got to do is subscribe.
Oh yeah, if you on a subscription tier and your subscription amount hit a certain amount over time, you automatically become a gold card member. We're gonna end up sending you a card. I'm not gonna even say the amount because I want y'all to do it at the rate that y'all want to do it. That work for you. But just know that that is a tier. Once you subscribe and it hits a certain amount of time and amount, you're going to get a gold card anyway.
Anyway, that's how you could passively invest to earn your
God,
gold card.
If you just see us and we bring joy to your day and you play my songs and your kids going crazy and you like, how can I help this man? You could literally pay whatever the fuck you want a month to just subscribe to a nigga to keep gas in the tank. We really going against machines and systems and beating on niggas. We going against machines and systems.
What was that fight that y'all was watching?
Fruit.
What was that fight y'all was watching? Where Brody got KO'd?
Oh, Tank.
We the tank. We the tank.
Oh God. Hey, my G, before we wrap, can you
Michael switch. Michael Prince for Michael G.
White Mike. White Mike, sit down.
Mike. Yeah, that's better than Michael. I'll take that.
It's gonna be quick. We got 4 minutes. Mike G has come in and mixed over 100 songs. Tell these niggas what you texted me the other day.
I don't know. I rarely text Russ because I know he busy, but they're all done. Like, I felt bad. I'm like, what else there for me to do? You know? So, I don't know.
This nigga texted me and was like, bro, I finished everything you sent me. All hundreds. They're all done. All the new stuff done. I don't want to be taking advantage of you, man. Like, is there something for me to do? I said, nigga, work on your own shit. Nigga, now work on your shit. Shit.
Bruh.
Like, nigga, that is an honor.
An honor.
I was just like, wow, I ain't never heard no shit like that. Work on your shit. And I would be proud to pay you to work on your shit because you did all of my shit.
Bro, it's hella funny because it's like, for the people that don't know, it's like, you know, Russ really put me in a position of just winning, you know what I mean? And it's a whole new lifestyle. I was in Vegas, you know what I mean? I was working at a few different studios, engineering for a number of artists. Now I'm working with one artist. He moved me into his house. I'm just working with Russ. I still have the opportunity to dive out and stuff, but he's the main person that put me in this position, so he's my first priority. It's like, it's a lot of love. And when you living like this, bro, and you got nothing else to do, you feel damn near like you about to get fired. It's like, bro, I'm living, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I can't do nothing for you at this point. Like, but, you know, that's just like working hard every day, like all day. You know, I was on the phone with Russ the other day, like, bro, I really don't know what I could do to help you. And he was just like, you know, work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, just do what you need to do to win for yourself. So I'm just blessed, you know what I mean, for the opportunity to be working around good company. Everyone's really good company with it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Mike G said the coolest shit the other day, and I just want to tell everybody.
You the Morgan Freeman of rap.
No, not that, but that was corny, Mike. Don't say it again. We walked into the studio, and he has this big-ass bag of mints in his backpack, and he's like, you want a mint? I quit vaping, and so now I just eat like 100 mints a day. And I was like, what made you want to quit? And he was like, I just want to be better. And that was the coolest thing ever. I was just like, wow.
Oh, God.
And that concludes another glorious episode of Free Game Friday.
Hey.
This one going to the community on even, you heard?
Until next time.